Playoff time once again here in this Dolphins franchise, and this time it's the Buffalo Bills, a team we know all so well, divisional opponent. Just beat them out for the division, finishing out at 9-7, and see if we can make another run, possibly to another Super Bowl. But it starts here in Miami, and this is going to be a tough one, especially when you're facing a team for the third time this season. We split the season series, and we're ready to get this one going here in Miami. And one of the real questions coming in is, could this be that man right there, Tua's last game in a Miami uniform? You never know. If we end up losing this ball game, his contract's up, we'll see. But let's get this one going as Buffalo will receive the ball first at the 25-yard line. And here comes Josh Allen and company up the middle with a run. That'll pick up around 8 yards as Turk coming over in free agency. A guy we almost drafted years ago, but passed up on him now in Buffalo as Allen fires to the outside. That's going to be knocked away. Nice play, incomplete, and brings up a 3rd down and 2. So we'll see if their defense can get a quick 3 and out and get a good start to this ball game. It was a handoff, and that's going nowhere. Nice job up front getting the stop. And that's a quick 3 and out punt, and here comes this offense with Tua and company. Got hot later in the season, and hopefully, the run game with Jonathan Gray can really help out. But this team got hot late in the season. We lost our final 2 games, and really, that hot streak went away, and we're kind of limping into the playoffs here. 1st and 10, Tua firing to the outside. That's going to be caught. Matt Garvin with the catch up to the 46-yard line. Garvin, another potential free agent after this season. We brought him back on a 1-year deal after he suffered a pretty bad injury in the playoffs last year. But coming back, playing well, had another decent season. And this time, or with the catch, he's up to the 24-yard line. It looks like we got a very good, productive first drive. 1st and 10, handoff to Gray. Up the middle, he's got some room to run, and he's down to the 11-yard line. If we can start off well here and get something rolling, put some real pressure on this Bills team. 2nd and 6, back to Gray. He bounces off, 1 tackle, deep stig, and he's down to the 1-yard line. And I think they're going to get him the first. No, they won't. So we got inches to go. 3rd down and inches, and we're actually going to go from the gun here. So Tua from the gun, hands the ball off or up the middle. Did he get it? And he did. They're going to say he got the first down. So that was big there. And now 1st and goal from the 1. Gray in the backfield, handing the ball right up the middle. He's got the touchdown. So what a way to start off this ball game. 3 and out. Go right down the field. Get the TD. And we'll take the 7-0 lead. And see if the defense can back up another drive. Obviously, defense struggled early on in the season, but coming up huge late in the season as this defense definitely has a lot of talent as Allen throws that one away. And this flag is going to be a roughing the passer, though. Big penalty, allowing Buffalo to instantly get up to around midfield. And now moving into our territory at the 42-yard line. Hand the ball off. So far, run game, not too bad for Turk. Had that one good run early on to start the ball game, but nothing else. He's really been getting stuffed. 3rd and 7, Allen looking down the field. Here goes the rusher around the edge, and it forces their early throw. And that falls incomplete. They're out of field goal range, so they have to punt. And now the offense getting back at it as Tua finds his man catch close to a 1st down, so it would bring up a 3rd down and 2. And we're actually going to run the ball. Gray, and he's going to have enough. He powers through. Nice push from the offensive line. And that's why we kind of drafted him. I mean, he was sitting there in the 2nd round. So much talent, but that power back, that had a lot. You get in that playoff situation, it's 3rd and 2, but you can see that power not going anything there. But that's usually what you want, playoff time. You want to show a little bit of strength, and here we go. As now we're going to sim a little bit through here into the 2nd quarter. And there's a pick from Don Cooks. And now, we got to get back into it to see if this defense can get a stop. So can we hold them to possibly 3 after the turnover? And that's a nice job by Becton and company for the stop. Nothing there, and brings up a 2nd down and 10. So from the 22, great field position start for the Bills here after the turnover. As Allen fires over the middle, that's going to be caught. And Moore gets away, and he's up to the 7-yard line. So the Bills looking to take advantage of the Tua mistake and tie this ball game up. Second down and goal. They'll hand off to Turk up the middle. Not a whole lot there, only picking around 3 yards. So third down and goal. See if we can get this stop here and hold them to 3. From the 4, third and goal. Allen from the gun. He drops back to throw. He's looking, fires over to the middle, and it's just a throwaway incomplete. Nice job by the defense holding Buffalo to 3, especially when you start around the 20-some yard line. That is great, but that's not a good start either as Jackson gets in there for the sack. And man, all of a sudden this Bills defense is flying around and making some plays and brings up a big 3rd and 13 as Tua looking down the field, and this time he's just going to throw it away. Couldn't find anybody down the field, and that is a punt. And Buffalo has just swung the momentum in this ball game in their favor, but that's a good momentum stopper, Vince Haynes. Speaking of momentum, that's one thing I'm definitely I'm looking forward to in Madden 22. Having a momentum meter, it makes such a huge difference in football games. It's huge, no doubt about it. It plays a big role, and I'm glad it is in there because it definitely has to be in there. You could have a very far superior team, but all of a sudden, your team hangs around. They kind of have the momentum rolling, and next thing you know, you have an upset, and that's how it works, definitely, and for sure, it plays a big, big role. 2nd and 7, Tua down the middle of the field, looking for Garvin, and it's incomplete, but I love taking the shot, especially in one-on-one. I like that instead of just dumping it down. That's 2 on 3rd and 7. This time, throws it away. Might have had somebody coming over across the middle, but did not see him. Incomplete. We have to punt the ball, and now the Bills back on the offense trying to get something rolling here. Other than that, easy field position from the turnover. That's all they've gotten, but this is the best drive they got going to the game. And now down to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 7, 8-yard rush by Turk. So there's another first down. 6-yard run by Turk. So the run game really working here for Buffalo, picking up and brings up a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 4. 8 yards to Medlock. Down to the 15. As Buffalo trying to take the lead here. Another big 3rd down. Can our defense get a stop? 7 yards. Injury to Spiller. So I think they're just a tad short. Do they go for it or kick it? They'll kick the field goal. So the defense once again in the red zone holds Buffalo to 3. And this is a 7-6 ball game. So we got 2:50 before halftime. And now just trying to get some points here as Ross with a 16-yard catch. Another 16-yard catch from Ross. 1st and 10. 23 yards to Jeremiah Stockton. And now 24 to Stockton. And just like that, we're down to the 11-yard line. Knocked away there with 37 seconds left. 8 yards to Stockton. Still have 2 timeouts. Incomplete pass by Tua. So that pretty much we're going to settle for the field goal. 10-6 to score as we head into halftime. And now let's head into the second half. 10-6. We knew it was going to be tough. No doubt about it. Face it off a team for the 3rd time. And here we go into the second half trying to move on to the divisional round. And we start off with the ball, and that's a great play. 24 yards. Pat Kirkpatrick up to the 49-yard line. Obviously, he has been quiet this whole game so far. And we're up to the 49. This time, hand off to Gray. Gray with the carry, not a whole lot there. He actually breaks up the tackle. I thought he was down. He somehow picks up, it was only about 2 or 3 extra yards, but still, what a run there. Showing the power for the rookie as 2 on 3rd and 6 to the outside, and Garvin comes up with a huge catch. He came up with a few of those last year in the playoffs before he got hurt, and comes up another big one, and we're down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Dump this one underneath. That's going to be caught. Gain of 8 down to the 16-yard line. Rashawn Ross. And that bring up a 2nd down and 2 as we'll continue from the gun. Tua kind of feeling it. Fires to the back of the end zone. He's got the touchdown to Ross. Perfectly laid in there. Wide open down the middle. Gets the 2 feet in. And that is a great drive out of the half. We started off the game great going down the field for the touchdown. And we'll start off the second half just the same way. Perfect job getting the 2 feet in. Watch yourself in the post there. But still, we'll take it. Touchdown. Put this up to an 11-point lead with 12:22 left here in this 3rd quarter. So now can the Bills try to answer back? 2nd and 10. And that's a great start to their drive. Getting up to around the 46-yard line, picking up 21 yards. And Allen, you can see just a rough game so far. 8 of 19, just not hitting on anything. And now brings up a 2nd and 7 from the 49. So maybe he starts to turn things around, but the pressure gets to him. Becton, and really, I'd probably call that a coverage sack because he looked down the field for a few seconds. Nobody was there, and Becton gets through for the sack. He put pressure on Allen earlier, which led to an incompletion on a 3rd down. So he's really making an impact. And another pressure, this time by Vince Haynes. But this time, Spiller, who was taken out earlier due to an injury, he comes back and makes a huge catch. That is trusting in your receiver, no doubt about it. And now Allen in the zone on fire and down to the 17-yard line after the run from Turk. He's already at 20 carries. Man, they have just been feeding him the football. 3rd down and 9. They have only gotten field goals down here before, but this time it's not how it's going to turn out. Touchdown, and the Bills come up maybe with the biggest drive of the ball game for them, get the TD, and now they're going to go for 2 to try to put this to a 3-point ball game. Yeah, Allen is killing it, and now it's a 2-point conversion. Turk, who had the touchdown, gets the 2. And this is back to a 3-point ball game. So we have one heck of a game here in this wild card game, and definitely what we expected for sure. Facing this Bills team as Gray with a good carry. He's up to the 42-yard line. He has 14 yards there in that carry. 11 for 64 in the ball game. He's ran the ball well as we hand the ball off once again. Getting some good blocks. This time it's Orr. He's up to the 50, picking up 8 yards. And brings up a 3rd down and 2. Looks like we're going to run the ball. We are. We're going to run it, and we're going to get stuffed. Getting nothing there whatsoever. The Bills defense comes up with the stop. And now this Bills offense with Allen in the zone has a chance to possibly take the lead. But great job with the defense getting the stop there, and brings up a 3rd down and 3. Does Buffalo run the ball again? They do. They hand the ball off, and Becton gets through for the stop. He has been on fire in this ball game. Comes up with a huge stop, and back and forth we go as you see these defenses starting to play well. As they go underneath to Matt Garvin, that's not really a whole lot there, and it's going to bring up another 3rd down. 3rd down and 5. Spread them all out, 5 wide. See if we can beat this Bills defense here. That's Tua looking down the field, and we do! Wide open is Kirkpatrick underneath. That's a catch. He's up to the 40-yard line. They have really slowed him down in this ball game. Hasn't had much of an impact, but comes up with a huge play there. 1st and 10. Hand off to Gray. Gets through, just keeps digging those legs, and he's up to the 31-yard line. Gain of 8. Trying to get that momentum back, trying to get this back to a 2-possession ball game. Tua, 2nd and 2. That's going to be caught down to the 17-yard line. Nice job. I believe that's Ross there with the catch. And we're moving in here near the end of the 3rd quarter. Like I said, trying to put this back to a, love to get it up to a 2-possession ball game, but at least try to get a field goal here, which we're in field goal range. It's Gray with the carry. Not a whole lot there. Nice job by that Bills front line, stuffing them and bringing up a 2nd down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Tua looking underneath. Kirkpatrick keeps digging. He's down to the 5. 1st down. Coming up big when you need them. That is for sure. That's what you want from your star players, coming up in those big moments. And we're down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Single back is going to be Gray. He's up the middle, and he gets stuffed for not a whole lot there. And he is in a little bit of trouble. Holding looked like his back and maybe his wrist as well. He is heading off to the locker room. That is not what you want to see there. We definitely have some injury problems at the running back position. 2nd and goal. Hand off to Orr. Keeps digging, and he's going to be down around the 2. Just got a yard out of all that work. And another 3rd down and goal. And looks like we're just going to try to ram it right through. Looks like we're going to set up for a run. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Or up the middle, and he gets through. Great job by the offensive line. Trusting in our power there. Gets in for the touchdown and puts this back up to a 10-point lead. 24-14. 20 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. Bills offense has been a lot more productive here in this 2nd half. That's going to be underneath. That's going to be caught. Another 1st down. Gain of 7 up to the 36-yard line. And we're going to head into this 4th quarter with a 10-point lead, trying to shut down Josh Allen and company and move on to the divisional round. So here we go. Start off this final quarter of this wild card game. 2nd and 10. Allen gets hit. Fires to the outside. Spiller with the catch. He has been a fantastic receiver for this Bills team for years and comes up with another good play there. Second down and 10. Allen to the outside. It's going to be caught. I thought for sure that was going to be knocked away. Incomplete. But comes away with the catch. Throw was perfectly on the money. And down to the 30-yard line, but another big third down, 3rd and 6. But this time, Daniel Reed comes away with a fantastic knockaway. And let's see what Buffalo's going to do. They're going to kick the field goal, put this to a 7-point lead. So this will be from about 47 yards. Kick is going to be up, and it is off the upright. No good. That is huge. Now that's going to give us very good field position. Oh, man. Just doinks off the upright. Buffalo Bill fans know all too well about some field goal problems and big situations going back to the Super Bowl, obviously. 2nd and 4, and we come right back for, one of the first plays with a big play of our own down to the 30-yard line. And now if we can put a score on, at least maybe get 3 right back, that would be huge. 2nd and 9, Tua looking down the field, underneath, caught, and down to the 24-yard line. So this is going to bring up a 3rd down and short. So the way we've been playing this game, either run or pass, doesn't really matter. As Tua looking to the outside, that's going to be caught. Kirkpatrick down to the 11, 1st down. And not only that, clock just continues to roll. We keep going here. 1st and 10. Here goes the blitz going underneath. That's going to be caught. Kirkpatrick down to the 1. I believe that's another 1st down. No. They're going to say 2nd and inches. Right at the 1-yard line. So a chance for another 1st down. Hand the ball off to Orr, as Gray obviously is not going to return back to this ball game. So it's all up to Orr, as that's a loss and brings up a 3rd down and 1. This time we're going to toss it to the outside. Tries to get to the edge. Breaks off 1 tackle, but just runs out of room. So the Bills defense comes up with a stop, and we're going to have to settle for 3, but still big 3 points there. We had the swing. Could have been a 7-point ball game with the Bills field goal, but has not put this up to a 13. And now the Bills running out of time. And that is a huge sack by Pleasant coming through, knocking down Allen. And now a big 3rd and 16 for this Bills offense as they try to set up a screen. They got it. Turk, but he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. So what did they do here? And they end up punting the ball. So we have a chance here just really end this ball game, and we're going to go through simming here a little bit with 6 minutes left. 10-yard catch to Rashawn Ross, 3rd down and 1, incomplete pass from Tua. So the Bills defense does get a stop. We'll have to punt the ball away. And now it's up to the defense once again. 5 minutes left. They set up another screen to Turk. Has some blocking, and he'll pick up around 9 up to the 29-yard line. But they need a quick score here, because obviously they're going to need one more stop for this Buffalo team. 2nd and 1. Allen dropping back to throw. Obviously all throws, but he can't. Oh, he gets away from 1 sack. Makes the play. And that's going to be caught. 1st down. Spiller coming back to help out his QB. But what a play by Allen. Getting away from that sack. Up to the 38-yard line. 4 minutes left. And he's not going to get away from this one. Becton again. What a game he has had. 2nd sack, and he's made some great run stops. He is probably been the defensive player of the game in this ball game, no doubt about it. 2nd and 16. They'll find Spiller. That is going to be a 1st down up to the 49-yard line. So big play from Buffalo, but you can see 2:26 left. Running out of time. 2nd and 3 to the outside. That's going to be caught. Should be another 1st down, this time Medlock. But yeah, you're just going to start running out of plays here. So they need a big-time chunk yards play. That is no doubt about it. 1st and 10. Allen looking down the field. He's going to fire it, going to the end zone, and it's going to be caught! What a catch! What a touchdown! 37 yards, and exactly what Buffalo needed. Vince Haynes right in his grill. He fires it. And a one-handed grab in the end zone over Daniel Reed, TD. Buffalo's put this back to a 6-point ball game, and now our offense is going to have to close it out. 1st and 10, hand off to Orr with the run, and he's got plenty of room to run. He picks up 15 up to the 40-yard line, and will hit the 2-minute warning. With Buffalo, with all 3 other timeouts, they can get a stop. They can still get this ball back. got to at least get one, maybe 2 first downs. As with the carry, Buffalo's going to use the timeout at the 43-yard line. So 2nd down and 7 as we come from the gun. Get maybe a little aggressive here. Nope, we're going to run it with Orr up the middle. He keeps digging as Edwards there for the stop. Picks up 5. And here we go. This is pretty much your ball game here. 3rd down and 2. Tua looking, passing, firing, caught! And there's the catch! And that should do it! Buffalo, well, now they're going to have to use their timeout, no doubt about it, with the injury, and we could just run this one out, kneel this one away, and this was definitely a hard-fought ball game, but we get the victory here in the wild card round. 27-21 is going to be your final. Allen can't believe it, man. He made one heck of a play, but that is going to do it. As Tua with 385 and a touchdown, had that one pick. Gray ran well, 76 yards, but we have to really check on the injury now. As Orr did come in, had a nice touchdown, but Rashawn Ross, pretty good. Kirkpatrick showed up pretty well in the second half. Stockton had a few late catches there, but the defense and Becton, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. He was all over the place, and that was fantastic. But as you can see, Jonathan Gray will be out for 3 weeks. So maybe he could return to a possible Super Bowl, but obviously Ben Riley's out for 2 weeks. So we got some running back issues. So I think Dorian Walton, he's going to be out for the rest. We'll just IR him because we need a roster spot. We got to sign somebody, and we're going to go to the free agent list. Marcus Valentine, former Brown running back. Sign him just to a deal here real quick. He's 31 years old, but still got some decent speed, decent running back. We need bodies now. No doubt about it. And there you go. We got to sign him up. So you can see the matchups here for the divisional round. Bengals, Ravens, Falcons at Washington. And we are taking on the Tennessee Titans as the Rams will go to Green Bay to take on the Packers. So this Titans team, fantastic. They beat the Jaguars 33-27 in the wild card game in overtime. Calvin McLean, probably going to be your MVP. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They might have one of the best receiving cores in this game. Obviously, no more Derrick Henry, but Terrell Cohn led the league in catches, had a fantastic year with 19 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns here in this wildcard game. They have former Dolphin Gesicki. They have, Brown just sitting there. They have outstanding receivers. Their defense is okay. They don't really create a lot of turnovers. They're all right, but man, they're just offensively fantastic. As Calvin McLean, 38 touchdowns. 9 picks on the season. The running game is kind of their weak point, but you can see Terrell Cohn. He had 12 touchdowns. I thought he had 19, but still, 114 catches, almost 1,800 yards. Ben Maynard is a very good receiver as well. So they are fantastic in the receiving game. So our secondary is going to put up the test. We're going to have to create pressure, no doubt about it. So he can't just stand back there all day and find those receivers. So this is going to be a test, no doubt about it. They're 11-5. Second best team in the AFC to Baltimore. And we're going to have to go to Tennessee, a place where we know also well, lost an AFC championship there. And we're going to have to try to get a victory to try to head on to another AFC championship game. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like. And we will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.